It seems today that all we see are useless magic trailers you can't believe. So where are those informed, honest people who help you choose what to buy? With PropDog you can always rely. PropDog are a team who will always aim to please you. Integrity and service that you can't deny. It's time for PropDog Live!
We got there. Hello! We're back! We're back!
Hey.
We're back!
Oh, we're back, Aki, aren't we?
Oh, come on, Aki, come on. Yeah, yes. Hello, we're back as well. Hello. Oh, hello, who's that? Let me go and switch
Oh, right
the
there,
doorbell.
oh,
Oh,
right
my God. Right, okay, so, yeah, we are back. What's that? What's that? What's that? Shh, quiet. There we go. So, sorry, who's that?
David.
Oh, right, so, yeah, calm down. Oh, I've lost my track now. Where were we? Hello, mate. Where were we? We were away. We had COVID. Yeah, right. So,
we're a bit rusty at the old start.
We are,
issues, aren't we?
yeah. This is all a bit of a rush. It's like, quick, oh my God, it's lifetime. But we're here, and it's all back again. So, story is, as we mentioned on our quick short video, unfortunately, you tested positive.
Yeah.
And because you tested positive, we think I got it positive, possibly from the last live we did, we don't know. But anyway, either way, we both ended up being positive. Mila and Mel were both negative, so that was all right. And we've had our lockdown, we've had our 10 days, and we're back. So it's the first day back today. Well, first 5 minutes back. It's all been a rather rush, and we are ready to go again. 5 minutes and counting. Oh. We are so unorganised today, so come have a seat down there, mate. Have we got anything to talk about today?
Absolutely nothing.
We don't know what's going on. It's all chaos. So
we've done the unback bit. We're back.
We've done that. But yeah, so Alex came in earlier on in the week and started sorting all the orders out while the rest of us were still on lockdown. So Alex has been pretty much on his own sorting stuff out. So because of that, we haven't really had any orders come in. We haven't got anything new in. So we just wanted to say hello to you guys and have a little chat. What's up with you?
Oh.
Someone's been locked up for 10 days, and of course you haven't seen anybody, and you haven't been out or haven't been doing anything. So you're a little bit funny. Go on, you go and say hello.
So it's a bit of it's a question and answer thing today, really, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. It's just a little hangout, just to let you know we're back, really, and we're slowly getting things back to normal. So as from Monday, we should be pretty much back on track of things and ready to go. So let's have a look, see who's in.
We've got a lot of.
What's up with you? Yeah, go on.
Well, we've got the whole L&L bought by Murphy's.
Oh yes,
so we've got
Publishing.
a few ebooks.
Yes.
Yep. So we've got a few of the ebooks that they've put on. So you might notice on the front of our website, on the recent editions, there's a section of ebooks which have been long out of print.
Yes, we mentioned a few weeks ago we've had to take all the downloads off the website due to the new Brexit rules. At the moment, it's just far too complex and far too expensive to be able to provide you guys with downloads. It sounds crazy, but it was all right before Brexit, and now with the new rules on, it's just an absolute nightmare. It's just not worth us doing. So the accounting bill will be more than the profit we'll make off the downloads. However, we can put ebooks up because there is no VAT, and it's all VAT is the whole problem. It means we'll have to register for VAT in a foreign English-speaking country and do our accounts via them. It's just too much work. So it's good to have the L&L books available to you. Are they on the site? Are they?
They are on the site.
Yeah. Well done. Well, he's been busy while I've been away.
Yeah.
So I've been at home watching videos and TVs and movies the entire 10 days, and so Finley's first, followed by Robert Van Buren. So they both say hi. Frank Valenti says hi guys, so we're happy to see you alive and well. Yeah, we are alive. So other than having a sore chest, a bit of diarrhea, and I lost taste for about a day, I had no real symptoms at all. I just felt a bit groggy, really, a bit ill. And what about yourself? Do you have any?
I didn't have any diarrhea.
No, you had no symptoms at all. Not a single thing. There you go.
I had no idea.
What is the matter with you, dog? So I think Aki wants to go out, actually. It's all a rush to get ready for the live, so I'm going to quickly take Aki down and let him outside very quickly and go for a wee.
I'll read.
Crack on with that, and I'll be back up in a second. So, right, come on, you. Let's go to the toilet.
Right then, if you said so, Finley was first. Congratulations, Finley. We've got Robert Van Buren saying hi. Frank Valenti, hello. Torrin, hello. Stacey, yes. I assume that is in. You're chuffed that we're back, I'm guessing. John Middleton getting. Brian that is called Brian 923rd. Hi Josh. Hi Otter. Lovely. God, now Bobo's wanting to go out. It's all mad. Hi Adam. Hi Finley. Hi Simon. Yeah, hi Simon. Nice to see it. It's great to be back and well, Otter. Charlie, you are late, aren't you? You are late to the party. John Middleton said, "Blimey, the dogs woke up." Yeah, no, actually, so Aki has been locked down with Dave, so he's been a little banshee all around the shop today. Josh has been getting into the kombucha, so we'll let Dave read that later. We'll tell that. We'll go back to Dave when he comes up here. Adrian, everyone should get cutting the aces in an entertaining way. It's a cracker. Well, thank you very much, Adrian. It's a routine, so if you haven't seen it, it's at the top of our site. I haven't stuck my name to it because I'm too modest, but it is a routine that I've done a lot. And it's cutting the aces, but you do actually get the deck shuffled before it goes out, which I've always sort of thought was a bit of weakness in the ace cutting routine. Was the fact that you always sort of had the aces out and then you'd sort of stick them in the pack and do some sort of shift. So I quite like having it all shuffled, and really it's just a high energy ace cutting routine based very much on Steve Bedwell's ace cutting routine on his DVD Taped. So I had a quick talk with Steve about it, and he likes the way I get the aces out of the deck and so on. So yeah, there you go. Highly recommend it. It's $9.99. It's a little e-book pamphlet, 7 pages PDF that we'll send to you. But thanks for liking it, Adrian. It's very kind.
I'm back.
I'm back. Josh, Josh.
He did need to go to the toilet, that's why.
Oh, I was going to do it on the camera then.
Yeah. Right, Dave's gone off, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
He just needed to drop something off as well, yeah.
Right. Josh has been drinking kombucha.
Oh, good effort, Josh. What, is homemade stuff or bought stuff?
I don't know, Josh. Let us know.
See, I got really into kombucha because it's a healthy drink and you can buy it in the supermarket, and it was easy, but I kind of got put off the flavour. And expense, so I started making my own, and since I drank my own, I said I can't drink shop bought stuff anymore. It's so much better. So right, okay. Oh, out of breath then.
You're going to tell me off for not liking them all.
I've become unfit in 10 days. Literally running up that stairs.
There's a lot.
Right, you're going to calm down now, dog.
Well, you see, so I've noticed. So you weren't, because you haven't been walking Aki. Dave has been. You've been very lazy with Aki, just making the light go up and down. Haven't you?
Yeah.
You've just been sitting there with the light, letting him run around, doing no exercise yourself.
He's been out in the garden, yeah, but Aki's been getting loads of exercise because I can't take him for walks. His main exercise has been with a laser torch, running up and down the garden, running up and down the hallway, chasing it for miles. So there we go. Right, okay. Let's read some.
I didn't like any of them. I've been.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Stacey says she missed it. Oh, Stacey bought a nice bright pink JOL wallet. She sent a picture the other day. It's so Stacey. So Stacey.
I've got a bright pink one too.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah. Right. Otto says, so glad we're well. Oh God.
I'll go.
Oh, you go. Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah. Quiet, Aki. So Aki's suddenly learned to bark at people now. So sorry I'm late, says Charlie. I thought you were still off. Poets Day though. Happy Birthday, Charlie. And yes, we are back, and it's good to be back. Blimey, the dogs woke up. Yeah. What's up with you? 5 minutes ago, you were zonked out, weren't you? What was that?
THO.
Oh, okay, brilliant. Adrian's there. Says, thank God you're back. I was lost last Friday.
That's him again.
Oh, right. Josh says, hey Dave, I've been drinking. Oh, yeah, I've done that one. Yeah. Everyone should get back to cutting the aces for the entertaining way. It's a cracker, says Adrian. Yeah, what was it I saw when I was away? You were giving us some stuff away for a charge.
So for people, So I thought since there was a delay in the postage, I thought I'd give away cutting the aces with them.
And this is one of your releases that you invented yourself.
Yeah. Okay. It's based on. Yeah, I was just telling people it's based on Steve Bedwell's routine.
Right.
Which,
Okay.
I mentioned to Steve. And he liked the way I held out the aces and things like that. So
that's very generous of you.
It's all right. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. That's a wrong camera, yeah. Really nice guy. Yeah. Brett Davies says, hello all, out for a stroll with my little boy and enjoying PropDog Alive. I hope you're both doing better. Yeah, well, it's not a case of doing better. It's a case of, we were never really ill to be better as such, were we? So, but thank you anyway. Yeah,
no, it was funny.
Yeah.
I think because, I had no idea I had it really, apart from the test. you know. So
Yeah.
there was no ill effects at all. It's strange.
Yeah. So, Lupe's here. Hello, Lupe. How are you? Lupe's joining us. Hey. So, Lupe is Norm's Nielsen's other half. So most of you will all know Norm and his amazing stuff. And Lupe is one of the people who builds all the amazing stuff. So all those amazing vanishing bottles and the the hundreds of stuff that they do. Lupe is the one who makes them all. So I hope you're well, Lupe. We didn't get to see Lupe this year because of Magic Live was all cancelled. Last year, sorry. Yeah, last year. And probably cancelled again this year. So Lupe, we'll see you in a couple of years maybe. So we do need to do another order with you as well. Lupe says, love the doggy. Yeah, this is Aki. He's our new puppy. He's been around for a couple of weeks there, Lupe. Otto says, have you added like a dozen new books in the recent editions? How could Alex be at a loss of anything to talk about? Yeah, that's what happens when I let Alex run the shop for a week when I'm not here. I come back and there's like 1,000 more books.
I will say the books are most so there's. I'll quickly run through the books. There's Path to Enchantment by Matthew Yathe, which is for children's entertainers primarily, and basically, unlike Jason, Jason's technique is basically to make the children scream. He'll hate me for saying that because I'm lying. But and he's about how to make it really entertaining and take tricks above the whole. But just making them make noise isn't necessarily entertaining them, and it's how to sort of enchant them and bring magic to children of all ages. It's a really good book.
So I blurred over the moment you said
book.
Children.
Children, yeah.
I can handle book, but children.
By Forces Unseen is the card magic of Ernest Eric. Classic book, been selling for a few £100 on eBay up until Penguin reprinted it. So now you can get it for £30 or whatever it is. And it was an amazing book when it came out. It's been in big demand for about 20 odd years. It's now out. Highly recommended. And there was another one. And the ebook I would get would be Devilish Miracle, Full Tilt and Devilish Miracle, I think it's called, by Marlowe. Which, if you ever use Tilt, very simple control. And there's loads. There's about there must be about 30 odd tricks using Tilt and the subtleties of Tilt. And the Devilish Miracle, which I think is Marlowe's best constructed card trick.
Awesome. So have you got a book corner this week?
No, I've just done it.
Oh. Mark Waddington says, hey Dave, hope you're well. You've inspired us to get a pup, you know. Wow, okay. You mean Aki's inspired you to get a pup, so mate, you're not gonna go wrong. Oh, yeah. Congratulations on the verdict, by the way. That's great news, mate. As I said on my one of my posts, sleep well from now onwards, mate. Well, sleep better anyway. You must be very, very chuffed with the result. And Alex, I'm loving the book, says Torrin.
Good, Torrin.
Hans says, I'm so happy to see that you're back, but you tested positive. I hope you don't get sick. Yeah, as I said, we're over it now. We're now negative. And the good news is we're kind of immune. I don't know how long the immune is. I don't think anyone really knows. But for the short future anyway, we're both now immune to it. Thank God. Gary Simpson says, hi guys, ordered the Gold Digger shells by Michael Stell yesterday. Received them lunchtime today. Fantastic service. What an amazing set of shells. Thank Alex, he's the one who posted it all out. Yeah. Walter says, afternoon all. Hello Walter, my friend. I hope you're all well over there. Brian says, I think everyone would just watch Aki for 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, it's been a nightmare locked up for 10 days with Aki. Yeah, absolutely terrible. Oh, horrendous. Isn't it, pup? Well, you are restless. You were nice and sleepy earlier on, weren't you? You were sleepy earlier on. He's getting to that stage now where he is going to start becoming too big to be up on the counter. Yeah. And then you'll have to be on the floor and then no one's going to see you, buddy. Jonas says, hello all, great to see you back on your feet. Oh, hello, says Olivia. Hello. Oh, hello. Kenny says, hurrah, you're back. Yes, we are back. Did Aki learn any new tricks, says Stacey? Oh. Yes, he did. So we're in 10 days of teaching. So Aki's new tricks were when he already lies down, but he now lies flat when you say flat. He's learned to roll over. And the rest of the training has been reinforcing all the training he does, but he's also been learning manners. So learning not to jump up on the couch without asking. So when I open the front or the back door, learning to sit before I go out the back door, those kind of things. Just general good manners, learning not to jump up.
Not barking with his mouth full.
Absolutely, yeah. Learn his table manners, so he's learned a few new things. Frank Valenti says, for Magneto, can you use anything that will balance on the cap or just a key or a coin? Anything, Frank. So if you can balance it on it, then yeah, when I first saw it, I thought, well, that's useless because you can't really balance a coin on top of a Sharpie lid. And I went to show Alex that, and guess what? You could actually do it. So because that's my thing, that if you're going to switch it out and give them the real Sharpie lid, you wouldn't be able to balance anything on it anyway, but you can. Yeah, have a little play with a Sharpie lid. Whatever you can physically balance on that, you can balance on the Magneto, and it will work exactly the same way. Adam Evans says, hi guys, can you show the pin effect with the silk? Can't remember the name, but I think it's new. Does that ring any bells to you? The pin effect with the silk.
Pin? Well, you put the pin.
I don't know what that is, Adam. If you can give us a better reminder or better heads up of what it is, we can maybe have a little think about it.
Do a quick search on the site.
That doesn't ring any bells for me anyway. Rich Relish says, here's a question. Which classic magic routines do you think are overlooked in the modern age? Ooh, good question. I mean, there are some great things from old that people have just forgotten about completely. But classic ones, that's the question, classic. I mean...
Well, I think by classic, though, they wouldn't have been forgotten, would they?
Well, yeah,
you're
that's the
talking
thing.
more old effects, on old effects that people have... I mean, that whole...
The classics are the chop cups, the coin food tables, the floating bill, silk, basic silk magic, good old-fashioned silk magic. I don't think silk magic is done as much as it should be. Silk is very visual. Nowadays, magic is not so visual. It's more of a kind of a puzzle. To me, the magic I used to like a lot was magic that I could do one way. I could just sit somewhere and just perform. It doesn't matter whether you're in silence or, for example, I used to work in a shopping mall in Dubai for several months, and we'd have to gather people into the actual restaurant. And you can't stop people to say, do you want to pick a card? Because they're not going to do that. You have to do something visual first. So I'd just come up and do a little mini linking rings routine. And the moment I've got a few people, then you can engage them. But that kind of one-way visual magic, I used to love. Really visual stuff, just produce a silk and doing some magic stuff with the silk and, using... Okay, here's one that I think is underused. A Palmer ball. Silk Palmer ball. That's a classic that you can do some brilliant visual magic with, but no one really uses them anymore, do they?
No, I mean, I used to like the old sympathetic knots with silks and what was I say? Zombie Ball. I was watching Tim Bright's Zombie Ball DVD, and I think that he does a brilliant Zombie Ball routine that's really quite inspiring. You don't see that around. People, you got to play with these things. That's the real secret to modernise them a little bit.
Salt pour. Salt pour's a classic. That's not done very much anymore. I think Ben Hart did it recently. Did Ben Hart do it?
Ben Hart does a lot of the classics.
Yeah, Ben Hart
recently.
did a salt pour, a salt pour recently. Well, not so recently, but he did one within the last year, and we sold a few more after that. Other classics. It's one of those things you want to sit down in a pub over a pint and have a little sort of,
Well, probably I'm trying to. I'm instantly thinking
of
of classics that I've seen recently, which is obviously spoils the idea of actually finding them.
But, interesting. Yeah. I'll put that question up to the audience. I mean, you guys are sitting there. If anything you can think of, just pop it on here.
I'll tell you, stage-wise, there was
but it's a good question, Rich.
Sidewalk Shuffle. I used to really like Sidewalk Shuffle. The the routine with the aces, where the one's blank and you put the ace on the table and. Another one. That was great. I think, I love big jumbo card routines. It's like Free Card Joe. Yeah.
Chicago Open is a good classic. That's not used so much anymore. I mean, that's a good classic. Bulletproof every time. Card and coin under glass. I haven't seen. That's a classic. I haven't seen that performed as much recently, or haven't heard so much about it. The thing is, if it's a classic, it's not something you'd buy from a magic shop as a gimmick. It's stuff you already have, you're doing routines with, and because of that, we don't hear so much about it. It's not like people come in the shop and show us these old routines. It's something that people do on their own to their friends, families, or gigging, and we might not hear about that. So maybe there are a lot of classic stuff out there that's been unused, and we're just not known about it.
I think anything that actually uses a bit of manipulation or sleight of hand seems to have gone out of favour for the expensive gimmick seems to be the route there if everyone's going
People
down.
want ease of use. They don't want to have to learn the skill. They don't have to learn a trick for 2 or 3 months before they perform it. They want to learn it for 2 or 3 hours or even minutes before they perform it.
And that's the thing about that Monarch, the coin matrix that came out. I mean, he had just practiced and learned a coin matrix and performed it very, very well. And suddenly people are buying, his coin matrix. And you just sort of think, well, actually, he's just sat down and bothered to learn it. And I think anything like that, you'll have a wonderful routine, whether it's been a classic before or not.
Jason says, couple of proper lockdown beers there, boys. Well, yours been the same for me. Yeah, I mean, I think before lockdown I just had the Tash and the little bit there, the little soul beer, but I just decided to let it grow out for 10
You're
days.
too modest. You did have a beard this morning. You just haven't shaved before coming on. It was,
No, I just thought I'm just going to give it 10 days off and just see what it looks like and go there. But I'm going to lose a hair. But I might just keep the beer for a bit longer. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Actually, you had a Hitler thing going on for a minute, didn't
no,
you?
no,
You'd misshaved. You'd shaved badly.
No, so I had the Tashta here and the little soul beer there, and that had gone shorter than I wanted to. I wanted a bit longer, but it wasn't quite Hitler. It was just a little bit Tom Selleck. No, nowhere near Tom Selleck. No.
Although you'd make a good Tom Selleck. Better than Tom Selleck.
Finley says, yes, I'm first again. You were indeed, buddy. Finley's been sat there at his computer for 2 weeks like this, waiting for the light so we can quickly go. Brett Davies says, Alex, what is one book, presumably what is the one book you would recommend above all others? Wow, what a question. God. The Bible.
Oh gosh. It'd have to be something with a mix in it. Lint by John Luca. The John Luca books. I can't remember what the other one's called. I've got a lot of diverse material on. It's not too difficult. But again, we've got classics on like the free ball routine, as well as versions of Chicago Opener, versions of Cartoon Wallet. They really get you started doing everything, and those I'm fond of. The old Bannon books, but you can't get them anymore. God.
Tarbell.
Yeah, if you could have, Oh, actually, they do all come in.
But you can get them in one package as such.
Yeah, one volume of Tarbell.
Yeah.
You'd be hard pushed to find something that isn't in Tarbell.
That's the magic sort of the rest of your life. You buy a Tarbell. Yeah. Andrew Short says, good day from Canada. And good day from London. Nice to have you join us, Andrew. And Lee says, welcome back. Thank you, Lee. Adam O'Brien says, hello. Ottar says, I won't be on for more than about 25 minutes. I had my first gig in almost a year tonight. Wow. Congratulations, Ottar. I hope it goes well. And don't blow anything up, mate. How's the boat, says Robert Van Buren. How is the boat? Has he done the spray installation yet?
Yep, so the installation's been sprayed.
Has he done the battening yet?
Battening's out.
Okay.
Battening's all done. Put down some new ply on the floor.
Is it still floating?
It's still floating,
Ooh.
but it is leaking.
What?
Through the windows.
What, rain or from the sea?
Rain through the windows.
Oh, okay. Well,
well, the problem is, what is a problem is that we've put all the insulation in and battened it out, but now the inside's still getting wet.
Right.
So we can't carry on so I've got to take the windows out, which they need to clean anyway.
Would you like to borrow a dehumidifier? I have one at home.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'll get it tonight before you go.
Yeah, so I've got to and also the windows have been riveted in rather than screwed in, so I've got to drill them out, clean them up.
Is he still moving the window?
Reseal them in. No.
He's not going to move the window.
No, I think it's going to overrun too much. So I was going to get a window moved as well, but that's not happening. So yeah, I think probably this time next year. Fingers crossed.
Don't ask about the boat again, Robert. Don't ask. No.
It was looking good for a while. It was looking good until it started raining and we realised that the boat leaked. It was looking good.
Oh, it's not bad. Well, at least it's raining from the rain and not the sea. Because if it's raining from the sea, though, the river. If it's raining from the Thames, leaking from the Thames, then you've got problems. Yeah. It's when you look down and you've got a little pile of water and a fish. That's when you've got to worry.
Yeah, well, especially because obviously in the basement I've got a swimming pool and the gym all being laid out as well. So yeah, that's all.
Finley says, when I had COVID over Christmas, didn't realise you had it. Did you know? I didn't know you had it. No. I said I didn't have any symptoms either. I was a little bit tired for a couple of days, but that was it. You youngsters though, you wait till you're 50 like me, Finley, then. Yeah. But it's strange because a couple of people on the estate here have got it. Some of them are really heavy smokers. One of them has got it, but his wife and children didn't get it in the same house. Yeah. It's like, strange. So it seems just to be random who it gets. Christopher C. J. Bartham says, are there any good routines with the aqua cards, or are they just novelty being see-through? I don't know of any routines off the top of my head, but if you remember Crystal Method, which was the original one that came out, which was just all blank cards, not actually index cards were just the blank ones. There were quite a few routines with that. I don't remember what they were. And then I think when Josh J brought his one out, I can't remember what was his one called.
No, not prison.
Whichever one Josh was called. I know there were a load of routines with that, so I'm presuming you can use those routines with the index ones and more. But yeah, I'm sure there are routines. There might be a Facebook group. Have a look on it. See if you can find it there online somewhere, Christopher. Yeah, I'm sure there must be. Jonas says, what do you mean? Nothing to talk about. There's Aki, Fox News. The threat that Ottar and I planned a Swedish takeover of PropDog Live. Oh, did I say too much?
Well, it'd be great to do one from Sweden. I really would like to do a Swedish.
We will. Once the lockdown's over, we'll arrange something where maybe you and me go and see Ottar or something. And just make sure that we go and see Jonas after Ottar, or else we'll be a little bit too sloshed. So not really much to talk about on the news for Aki, is there? I'm learning a few new tricks. Fox News is non-existent because I'm not catching a fox at the moment. I couldn't do it during lockdown because if I caught him, I couldn't go and release him because I was locked down. I've taken the trap down at the moment anyway because I didn't want Aki getting trapped in it. So he's on hold at the moment, but he's still in the garden every night.
Oh right, are they active 365 days of the year?
Oh yeah. No,
okay.
don't hibernate. No, and
I'm thinking of hedgehogs.
Yeah, there is foxes in the garden because they still trip the cameras in the garden all the time. Yeah. So, I thought once Aki was in the garden, pooping in the garden, that the smell would put the fox off. But it doesn't. Yeah. Brian says, Brian.
Coining Other Fables by Louis Pahedra is brilliant. I mean, for a coin book.
Ventriloquism.
For a coin book, it's absolutely fantastic. His coins across using a sponge absorption is really, really good. Coin from aspirin, I mean, really original, nice coin routines.
The coin from aspirin. That's the one you were getting me drilling out all those aspirin things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got a different method for it because his requires a lot of lapping and so on. Some wonderful routines in that book. As long as and he's got his own little pinky sleight as well. Brilliant book.
Cool. Charlie said you can do a switch at the end of a routine like an Omni deck. That's for the aqua cards, but I think that's probably the most obvious one though that you can do. I think there's other ones that maybe if you could work out something where you'd switch the deck one card on top of the their card, you could say, look, hold that, put it behind your back, take the top card, place it anywhere in the packet, and then you're going to work out where it is. And when they bring it round, they see the whole deck is clear all of a sudden. Maybe something like that. There'll be routines out there. Andrea Antonuccio says, hi, just received my order from PropDog to Italy. Excellent as usual.
Brilliant.
You are most welcome, Andrea. Jason says, RE the Aquas, an Omni deck routine would be the obvious one, or replacing a card that's vanished from the deck with an Aqua card. Yeah, I'm sure there are tons of others as well. John Knight says, evening guys, have a good weekend. Thank you, John, and you too. J. Ben San says, happy Friday, PropDog. Hope all is well in the galaxy. It is now, Jay, it is now. It'll be a lot better when the lockdown is over and everyone's ordering again and we're back to normal. Hey, says Anthony. Hey. Mario says, good to see you all good and healthier. Welcome back. Thank you, Mario. Adrian says, Evie has also suddenly decided to bark at things, especially the cat. So Evie is Adrian's dog, who is Aki's sister. So we both got dogs from the same litter. And Aki is Evie is gorgeous, and the only dog so far that Aki sort of met and really played around with, like a proper dog playing around. He doesn't want to know other dogs at the park at the moment. But Adrian, if you've got a doorbell on your house and Evie,
of course, it's got a doorbell. Everyone's got a doorbell.
My doorbell didn't work for like 2 years. I just listened to people knocking. Yeah. But if you have a doorbell, I'll play that back and see what Evie does, because every time Aki hears a video from the shop with a doorbell, he goes mad. It's hilarious. Brian says, swear I had COVID in December 2019. 2019?
Yeah, no. Well,
that's a year before.
Yeah, no. It's just before 20. It came in January 20, didn't it, more or less? No, because interestingly enough, I was having dinner with some friends in November, I think, 2019, and they
wow, really?
both got taken to hospital with flu-like symptoms.
Wow, because I thought it
But I
only
mean-
came out around about February. So I remember wondering if it was going to affect Blackpool. Yeah.
Not officially. So they got. Yeah, I mean, I thought
wow.
they were just being wimps, but
This
yeah.
is floored him. Wow. Okay. Well, if
Well,
it was, Brian, hopefully you're,
yeah.
you're immune for a while now. So yeah. David Harris says, afternoon all. Hello, mate. I hope you are well. Anthony says, hello. Are there any customs fees because of Brexit? Parcels to France, please. Right, Anthony. At the moment, no. So the way it works at the moment is if you're in France, for us, we treat it like America. So you don't get to pay tax. And we have to fill in a customs form, and depending on the value of your order, you might get charged a small fee when it arrives. But that price, the limit is quite high at the moment, so you probably won't have to pay anything on there. However, from the 31st of July, things are going to change. It's so complex, as I was saying, the last live we did, it's just going to affect the shop so much, we really don't know. So either it'll close us down, or we'll just have to stop selling everything to the EU, or we're going to have to spend tens of thousands, if not 40,000 getting a whole new website and infrastructure put in place just to be able to deal with this all, because it depends whether you spend over, I think it's £152 or something, or under £152 means you've either got to charge you VAT, your local country rate. So if you're in France, it's different to Italy, different to Bulgaria. Every country has a different rate. But if it's over 152, then we get charged a UK rate, and there's all kinds of weird and wonderful rules coming in. So we're just waiting for things to be a little bit clearer to find out exactly what's going on. But at the moment, yeah, until July, order now. Yeah, order before July and you'll be fine. Christoph says, salut. Salut to you, Christoph. Charlie says, I think I had it in January 2020. Felt the same and was off school for about 10 days. I was on 11 tablets a day. Bloody hell, Charlie, what were you taking?
Yeah, well, having a little rave in your bedroom.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's LSD tablets.
Yeah.
Wish
I was off my nut.
getting that, yeah. Andy says, sorry, mate. You're forgiven, Andy. Josh says, hopefully shops will open up soon and I can come down and see you guys. Yeah, I can't wait for shops to be open. I can't wait just to see people. Get my jab Monday, yippee, says Andy Dingley. Matthew Colley says, do you guys stock Royal Oil by Dan Harlan? Don't know.
I'm guessing that's an oil and water type.
Have a look on the
routine.
website.
Don't know.
If it's on the website, then yes, we do. Eamon says, great to see By Forces Unseen back on sale. Never got it first time. Looking forward to getting it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Coming in next week. I'm very excited.
Awesome. Torrance says, I read through the Resign to Miracles last week, and it's brilliant.
It is indeed.
Very good book, yeah. Andy Tingley says, so glad you're healthy again. Thank you, mate. James says, my Friday is now back in sync. So nice to see you, Alex, Dave. Big shout out to Jason as well. And Jason says, thanks. Mark Waddington says, honestly, the verdict was such a relief. Started our lives again. I've been showing Lizzie your videos of Aki and she's obsessed. Mate, I've got a little confirmation video. It's about 30 minutes of all Aki from the moment I got her and put her in the car for the first time up until she was about 12 weeks old. He was about 12 weeks old, thank you. He was about 12 weeks old that I did for my mum. So if you do want to see that video compilation, let me know and I'll send you the link. It's a private YouTube link. And you can have a look, Lisa can have a look over at Aki then. Phantom Pin, says Andrew Short. That's the one I'm guessing that Adam was on about. Phantom Pin. I don't know. Do you know what that is?
Never heard of it.
Did we sell it?
Have we got it
No
in?
idea,
Have
Andrew and Adam. If it's on the website, I don't know about it.
Check if we got it in stock. Let us know, and I'll have a look.
Pin Trick is by TCC, says David Harris.
I don't think we've got it, have we?
I don't think so. Jason, have a look, mate. See if we sell it. Maybe something that Jason's ordered in on the quiet that we don't know about. I don't know. Andrew says, "Hi, you're back. Happy to see you guys. Thank you, Andrew. And it's good to be back." Alex, you're allowed to keep one and one only magic book. What would you keep?
Everyone's been cruel to me today. I'll tell you what, I think I might go for Mark Wilson's Complete Course in Magic.
Okay, good call.
Because it's got loads of cards, it's got loads of coins, it's got escapes in it, it's got silks, it's got ropes. I think I'd be happy with that.
Alex, you have to burn one book in your collection. What would it be? That's me asking. It's no one else. Everyone's asking you book questions, so why not?
Shift 1.
Sorry, man. Tom
In fact,
Cocker.
don't even ask me to do it, I'll do it anyway.
Tom Cocker says, "Hi guys, got you on driving Got you on driving on to keep me entertained. Glad you're all well. And you're sure.
Watch out! Oh, there you
go. Phantom Pin by Paul.
Paul
Virgil says Andrew Short. Finley Pin Card by Damien Vaperu and Magic Dream. Okay, so it's by Paul Vigil and Damien Vaperu.
There's no silk with pin card though. It was about. Wasn't it?
Yeah, no, pin card is a different one.
Pin
I
card's
think Finley, yeah. So, how's Boba getting on with Aki now? Says Robert Van Buren. They're getting closer. Aki wants to say hello and be nice to Bobo, but Bobo's too threatened by it and just wants to fly away. In fact, let's get Bobo out for a bit. So, yeah, they're getting better.
Asleep, aren't they? Here we go, Aki. Get excited, Aki. Din-dins.
Okay. So Bobo is getting just more confident in her ability to fly away from Bobo, so therefore she'll get closer, but not that close still. About that far is the closest they've been so far. So, in fact, let's have a look. Should we see how you're doing?
Oh, you're listening.
Up. You want to see how close you go? See, that's about as close. You can see Bobo's getting very wary already, look. Go, Bobs.
See that?
You alright? Yeah, that's about as close as Bobo goes. She's already starting to panic, so there you go. Andy Tingley says, was depressed at 4 p.m. last Friday. Feeling great now at 4 p.m. Well, thank you, Andy. I was rather depressed as well. It was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. I couldn't work out whether to watch Batman or I can't remember what else, or Lord of the Rings. It was just a terrible decision to have to make. Terrible. Benjamin says, I would highly recommend Dwayne Laffin's DVD on the Parmo. Great effects beyond the colouring changing silk can be accomplished with the Parmo. Yeah, Dwayne Laffin was the main kind of Parmo user, wasn't he? I think he was the only one who ever had a DVD on it.
I think he had several DVDs. I mean, he had a lot of Silk Magic DVDs.
Well, Parmos have become almost impossible to get hold of now. You can't find them anywhere, so we may have to start making our own PropDog one, I think. And in fact, I think some of the Parmo DVDs have all gone. I think, can I see one up there? Yeah, we did have a few. We did stock it, but I got a feeling they were discontinued. Silk Magic down there. Oh no, we do have one. Yeah, we have the Palm. Yeah, we had that one in stock. Yeah, the Palmer one. Yeah, it's the green one. Yes, we do have at the moment. But yeah, it's very hard to get Palmos at the moment. The Matrix only works if you have the right moisture, humidity where you live. So forewarned, says Andrew Short. Okay. Hello, gents, says Alan Ronson. Hello, buddy. I hope you are well. Jonas says, Rich Relish, here's a few overlooked classics. The Silk Cabbie, Appearing and Vanishing Canes, and Dancing Canes, says Jonas. Thank you, Jonas. Jason says, it was quite Hitler. Quote of the day. Dave is not nearly as... Good as. I can't believe it's not butter. We need to work out our advertising campaigns. Doug Thornton has put a Mark Watson's Course of Magic on there. Thank you for that, Doug. I'll put that up.
It's an overlooked book because I recommend it to beginners quite a lot, but I'm surprised at how many more experienced magicians don't have it. It's the first book that got me into magic, basically, that book.
Yeah. Andrew Short says that, in fact, I believe the Phantom Pin is in one of the Tarbar books. Andy Tingley says, looks like Rico out of Greece without the fringe. So he looks like Rico.
Which one's Rico? Rico's not, that's not...
He's Thingy's best mate. What's his name? John Travolta's mate, isn't he?
I have to rewatch it.
I mean, I vaguely see a picture. I mean, I haven't watched it in years, but I vaguely in my mind. Yeah.
Okay, so which Sandy would you go for then? The Sandy at the end or the innocent Sandy, Dave?
Guy Next Door. Yeah. I like Guy Next Door looks. Yeah. Good luck, Ottar, says Walter. Torrance says Alex's boat is floating for now.
Yeah, well, it was...
Whatever floats your boat, Alex. Tom Wright says, received my gold diggers today, and they are outstanding. They are good, aren't they, Tom? Yeah, they are really good. So Tom's asking me about it. I mean, I've played with 3-shell game, but Jason knows an awful lot more about it. So I put Jason onto the task of advising Tom, and glad you like them, mate. Billy Rim says, are you restarting the leaderboards? Leaderboards are broken at the moment, so they fell off the shelf because they're not a permanent fixture. We balance them on the shelf, and at some point they've fallen off and broken. They're downstairs to be repaired, but because we've not been here for 10 days, I haven't got a chance to do it.
We should probably do some sort of roundup and start 2021.
Yeah, maybe we'll just wipe the ball clean or something. Yeah. But I need to fix them up first. So next week when I've got a bit more time, I'll get them all sorted then. Charlie says, what confabulation would you recommend? Looking for something not very gimmick heavy for close up and stage. I've never really done confabulation, Charlie, but I can recommend the Jerry O'Connell Wonder unit. So if you've got a Plus wallet, which I believe you do have, you can use it with that. And it's like a little notepad you can do double writing with. So you do your double writing and you put it away in your pocket at the same time you bring out your wallet, and you basically load the Wonder unit into the wallet. And then when you unzip your JOL, you're pulling out a slip of paper, so the Wonder unit fits in such a way that you can reach in and pull out what you've just written from the Wonder unit. That's the only one really I can recommend, because that's the only one I've kind of looked at or played with even briefly. But I'm sure somebody else here can recommend.
Cody Fisher's Confabulation is really good for stage.
Right, okay.
I sit down stage. Be rubbish for close up. Close up, Lepaul had one with his envelopes. I can't remember what he called it in the card magic of Lepaul. I'll do something from that.
Look how cute this is. Look. What's going on? What's going on?
Looks like it's in a microwave.
I know. It's going to the other way. You were looking so cute then. Have you got to be looking at me? Is that what it is? Don't you want to look at the camera, look? So they can all see how cute you are, look. Oh, cute little doggy. There you go. Hurrah! Alex has got the first indoor fishing venue. Can I come, Alex? No. The second one, there was an indoor fishing venue in London, apparently.
Yeah, but this one you actually get wet from the rain as well. So it's actually pointless being inside in my one. Yeah. It's as cold and as wet as if you were actually standing on the bank, I can assure you. I'm a bit upset.
Jonas says, it seems like I'm not getting drunk as fast playing the drinking game when Jason's not alive. Josh J's deck was called the Phantom deck. Thank you, Finley. Yes. It's been that long since I've been here, I've just forgotten everything about PropDog, yeah. Brian says Josh J's blank deck, Phantom, yeah, he said Phantom deck as well. James Tomlinson says, best value hardback close-up pads for cards and coins, question mark. And can I have your honest view on Magneto, which I've seen you now have in stock? Okay, so best value hardback close-up pads, they're going to be our own. I mean, I'm not just saying that because they're our own, but ours, as far as we know, are the best ones out there. So you have a few other makes out there. There's one make in America that we've heard from people who bought them. They're not as good as ours. And then you've got the what is it? The voiced something or other, Bosch and Bosch pads or whatever they are, like that, which look like really nice pads, and quite a few people have bought them. But then a lot of people said they've returned them and got ours, or they think ours is better because they got both of them. So as far as I know, ours are the best ones. The good thing about ours as well, we make it for, to order, so we custom make it. So you buy a lot of the other pads, they're off the shelf. Where with ours, you can turn around and say, do you know what? I'm going to do coin magic, so can I have a bit of extra wadding? Or can I have the corner radius smaller or bigger? Or can I have a weird shape to it? And yeah, we can do anything,
or cutouts for your gimmicky things underneath.
Yeah, we can do that. We made pads that you can pull apart and put stuff in the middle. We can make any size pad. So if you have a table and you want it to be exact measurements of your table, you can come to us and say, can I have the pad the same measurements? Or you can come up to us and say, look, I want a heart-shaped pad and I want it with my logo on it, and we can print your logo on it, and we can have it in velvet or suede, whatever you want. So yeah, ours I would say are best for that. Magneto, I haven't actually played with one. I know exactly how they work. I've seen the instructions. I've watched the instructions. So I can only give you my opinion on what I've seen for that. Have you played with it at all yet?
I haven't played for it. For me, I haven't got a routine for it. I think I think it's one of those things. If you're going to spend the money, you really need to have a good, powerful routine.
Well, I wouldn't use it as they do in the videos where you put it down and you say, here, watch this, I'm going to make it move. For me, if I was going to use it, I will get the whole table involved. So I'll say, right, okay, we're going to use a groupie. You're going to use everybody on the table to get together at the same time. Or if you're on a Zoom call, everybody who's watching, we're going to do this together. Although I don't think it'll work so well on a Zoom call, because you could just nudge the table and it will work normally. But if, let's say I'm out at a table and I've got 10 people around the table, I say, right, we're going to do something together. Let's get some, what should we get? Coin and, my Sharpie lid, this will work. Put it down there, balance it on there, perfect. We're going to use the power of our mind together, and we are going to use our mind to knock that coin off there. Everybody hold hands and everybody concentrate, and I'll do some kind of big build up to it where maybe we go, we count down from 5 to 1, and on 1 it moves, and I would do something like that. But I wouldn't say, hey, watch me, look at me, I'm going to make it move. I'll get everybody in on it, and that's how I personally would use it. But with regards to my opinion on it, it does what it says. You know, if I've taken it out and worked it, I can say it's fantastic. But I haven't. I've never taken it into a real life situation.
I think it's well made. It'll be reliable, and it's expensive. So I'll do what Dave says and build it up to a really big, strong, closer.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're wasting your money if you do it as a quick.
Yeah, I do it as a one-off. Get everyone to do it. It is one of those things you could repeat. You could do it twice as well. It's not like you do it once and never repeat it, because people will not be watching carefully. So I might do it again, and then when everyone's concentrating even harder the second time and they've seen that you've not nudged the table or anything, then I'll put it away and wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do it over and over again, but I would definitely do it once, and I would actually instantly repeat it if somebody wanted to, because they might think, oh well, I wasn't looking nudge the table. So second time round, I think it will become even stronger. I'd say, look, we're going to step away from the table. Everybody move away from the table. Everybody put your hands up in the air. Everybody hold your hands just here at the same time now, so that no one can nudge the table, and then do it again. And I think the second time will be even stronger. But that's just my opinion. But as I said, I've never had a chance to take it out even the box and play with it, and I certainly haven't worked it in a real life situation.
I think Alan Robinson said he's got a few alternative ideas for how to use it. So I don't know if he's going to.
Well, quite a few people have said that you can use it as a thumper device if you want to communicate with somebody. Let's say Alex and I are doing a double act. Yeah, you can use it as a thumper device. But yeah, Alan's got some ideas, and again, you're only limited to your imagination, as they say. Chris Page, is any new kids magic or kids magic books to read?
Paths to Enchantment by Malcolm Yaff. It'll change how you do magic. Silly Billy recommends it, and if he recommends
what he said, yeah.
So get it. It's coming in next week. Yeah.
But no kids magic coming in. I don't think we've had any kids magic.
No, I think we've got a Christopher T book coming in. Another Christopher T book. I can't remember what it's called. But I mean, yeah, Paths to Enchantment, it'll really teach you how to engage children and to get them enthralled by magic as opposed to jokes and things like that.
Yeah. Okay, Katie Hall's here. Bonjour, Katie. Katie says, I'm here, but I can guess it won't be for long. Okay. Au revoir. J. Ben Sand says, do a demonstration of, I think it means of, each one of...
I can say each other for a minute.
Yeah. Do a demonstration of each one of you pick a trick. It must be something underrated, and then by the next live, see which one has sold the most. Just an idea. So,
okay. All right. So I see what you're saying. So we demonstrate something on Monday, and then at the end of the Friday we can say whose trick has proven to be. The problem is we'll choose a trick that we like, won't we?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to do one now, right here in front of you.
No. But I think if we did it on Monday,
yeah.
If we did it on Monday, we did a trick and then.
Right. Okay.
I think so. That's the nominated trick though, because otherwise.
Yeah. But then we get somebody to nominate a trick. We'll have like thousands of tricks on there. So, all right. Well, Jay, your idea then.
2 tricks.
Jay, name 2 tricks that we sell in the shop that we have in stock. Choose something that we have more than 5 in stock, because if we only got 1 in stock, we're not exactly going to sell many of them.
It's not underrated. If we've
so
got
yeah,
more.
have a look through anything you want. We will learn it, dem it the best we can on Monday. Well, we'll try to Monday. If not, we'll dem it on the live on the Friday, and then we'll do it the Friday after. How's that? That'll work. Gerald says, hi Dave and Alex, good to see you guys again. Not sure if I've missed this, but can you say, what can you say about Triple Helix?
Sold out.
That's what we can say about it. Which one's Triple Helix?
It's the card box. It's the card box that you get another card box from. I don't know. I have to mime that.
I've not even seen it yet.
So you get so it looks fantastic. It's probably brilliant for social media, I imagine. But they all sold as soon as they came in. So in fact, no, I think it all sold on pre-order, haven't they?
Oh, I've not even seen it.
No.
Did that Card Shark order come in?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got a big Card Shark order coming in very soon anyway, guys. So that should be with us soon. And you've done a Penguin order recently?
Yes. So
Penguin order coming in soon as well. So any Penguin products we're running out of, you'll see in stock soon. Chris Page says, do you know when the Mental Balloon is back in stock? Any news on the Tommy James? Right, so Mental Balloon, I did an order today with Murphy's actually that will be here next week, and Mental Balloon was not available. So yeah, we don't know. And any news on the Tommy James? I'm not sure. That's a question for Jason. Jason's the one who deals with Tommy. So Jason, if you've got any updates, please do let us know. Ha 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 ha. Adam O'Brien says, does the boat have a doorbell?
when it's got a door, I'll let you know. No, I have actually bought a doorbell for it. I've just got nowhere to put the doorbell.
His doorbell is basically a diving mask and a gas tank and some flippers, and yeah, you've got to dive down and get in. Stefan says, "Why do you think it's called COVID-19?" Oh, hi all, just dropping in late. Good point. Andrew Vaughan says, "Hi guys, you make my Fridays." Oh, you make my Fridays too, Andrew. Hello. Chris Callender says, another post-COVID here. I got off lightly too, considering I've had no renal organs vaccinated too. Oh wow.
Okay.
Well, I'm
yeah.
glad to hear you're all right. Stephen Blair says, afternoon troops. Just finished off a work at home. Just finished off
a workout at home is probably.
Oh, you mean a workout? Yeah. My home gym. Do you know what? I've got a little home gym. I built myself, and I used it all through the lockdowns, but for whatever reason, during the last 10 days, I just didn't want to use it. I had no incentive to work out.
See, if you miss one day,
those are my symptoms. Yeah. So, well, the last 2 days I did, but for the first 8 days, yeah, I had no incentive to get up and work out. Matt Wainwright says, "Good to see you guys back. The pup has grown so much." She has, mate, but it's still going to be another year or so before she's big enough to be able to do some runs. So, unlike your little one, but I am looking forward to those days where we can run alongside each other. And I'll definitely have to come down with you and go for a run with you when that time comes, mate. We'll have to go for a joint doggy run together. Yeah. Benjamin Edwards says, one overlooked routine is the homing card. You have 5 blank cards, 1 red card, and you keep throwing away the red card, but it comes back over and over again until you are left with only the red card. There's a video of Fred Capps doing it, and it's great. Yeah, that is a very good
There's also
classic,
a Marlowe routine. Yeah. Malone on Marlowe, he's got one in there, and funnily enough, yeah, it is overlooked, but I did do it on a Zoom competition not so long ago, so yeah, not overlooked by me.
And he also says thimbles are overlooked. Yeah, absolutely agree, they are. Yeah.
No, Alan Morrison, not Alan Morrison, Alan Hudson.
Yes. Yeah.
He does a thimble routine. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Torrance says, could you guys explain how to switch a deck secretly? Thank you.
Right, okay.
Well, there's tons of ways that you've got deck switching devices, but also depends what you're wearing. For example, if you've got a jacket, then one of the simplest ways is, hold your jacket like that, pull it open to get something out of your jacket as you drop something in and re-switch. Or if you've got a deck dropper, you can drop it into your hand and do it.
It's that sort of action.
If you're at a table, you're going to be lapping it. So it really depends on the environment you want to work in and what you're going to be wearing, Torin. Probably one of those things that next time you come in the shop, once the lockdown's over, we can give a run through of some of the devices, find out more about you and your act and what you're doing, because yeah, it all depends. Well, so many different factors.
So
really.
I have a deck switch that it's called the spring onion deck switch, which I can't really explain without doing, but I always, if I pull something funny out of my inside pocket, and that always gets a laugh, and it buys you a lot of time to do the change.
Right.
And also, everyone thinks you're going there for the joke. No one would ever think that you're doing that deliberately for the deck switch, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a joke's a great cover for any slight or switch like that.
I have a deck switch that I do in my close-up routine with an Omni deck, and literally, it's a case of holding your hand for me. Perfect. And put the other hand on top. And that's it. That is literally all I do as I'm I literally put one in there and take it out as I'm doing something in a hand. And I've done that tens of thousands of times and never once anyone noticed it. And it's so right in front of you, so obvious. But it's just a case of having that tiny bit of misdirection. So, but yeah, we can definitely work on it next time you come into the shop, Torrin. Pete Donnelly, hello mate, I hope all is well. He says, hey guys, glad you're all safe and back for my Friday fix. Thank you, buddy. Stacey says, we all want to see Aki's video compilation. Okay, I'll see if I can post it up on here in a minute. In fact, once the live's finished, I'll post it on the feed there and anyone can see that.
I'll tell you what, we were watching Barbara Woodhouse the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, we were, yeah. We were talking about training and I said, do you remember Barbara Woodhouse? Sit. No, sorry, sit. Yeah. I'm good man in my Hitler days, yeah. That's the task thing.
We're on Magic transcribed now.
Katie says, Tommy Wonder would just put one deck in one pocket and bring out the other deck from the other pocket. Yeah, pretty much.
There's a nonchalance about it, which is what I mean. Danny Ortiz is very nonchalant with everything he does, and he gets away with absolute murder.
Yeah, I mean,
just don't make a thing out of it.
If you get a deck switch and you're like this.
Yeah,
or whatever, someone's going to notice it, but if you literally just come back.
But as Katie says, do it casually.
Yeah, just yeah. I mean,
Well, some people put the deck in one pocket and bring it out the other, don't they? And
there's a kind of
that's
a
what she's saying. Yeah.
yeah. You can do like a get out of jail free move for almost anything that goes wrong. I've done it tons of times when something hasn't gone right or I need something. I'm literally like, tell you what, nah, I won't bother with that. We'll do something else and just crack on again. Just this is an innocent thing. No, just crack on.
Yeah.
That movement there, you can get away with murder. So let's say you've dropped your bill from your bills, your thumb tip. We do a bill switch, or you were going to get a coin in palm and it didn't quite get in palm before you were going to do something. Just let's go back.
I suppose the big thing, I was just thinking about it, is that a lot of families, this is why ripping a card up or signing the card, you get people going, really?
Yeah.
They've had the same, it's like the family Bible. They've had the same pack of cards, handed down from generations. So they don't know that you might have more than one deck of cards. So it doesn't occur to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Matt Wainwright says, did a similar video of our cockapoo. I filmed 1 second every day for the first year. Oh, wow. Here's the link. Oh, check that out later, mate. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, the very first video I got with Aki is when he's on the car driving back after getting him. So we had a little video then, and just a few little moments just put together, just for my mum, because she's not been able to see Aki because of the lockdown. I'll post our link afterwards. Katie Hall says it was done so casually, if that will fly past everybody. Yeah,
quite right, Kate.
Just said, yeah, absolutely. Finley says, I was saying pin card because you can also do it with a silk as well as
okay,
t-shirt.
yeah. Okay, yeah, you're off the hook.
Sophia says, Otto Kramer, what are you doing? What are you doing, Otto? God,
is that his mum or something going on?
I don't know. Is his live cam just popped up or something?
Yeah.
Otto, what are you doing? Benjamin Edwards says, I'll be the first in line to buy a PropDog made Palmo. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Get on that one. Walter says, Cody Fisher's Confabulation is hard to get. Dan Kirst says, Confabulation is not in Paul's book, it's signed card to sealed envelope.
Yeah, no, you're quite right, Dan. Actually, so what I do is, I do a double writing style thing in the classic, and then go to the sealed envelopes as if it was a card.
Okay, Nigel Quinn says, welcome back, guys. Great to see you back. Thanks, Nigel, and good to have you joining us, mate. Brian says, have a hardback pad from PropDog, and it's amazing quality. I've had 4 or 5 pads now, and this is 100% the best, especially for how cheap it was.
And I'm sure you've sent that as a review for us to put on the website, hasn't he, Brian?
Yeah, I'm sure he did. I mean, you would not do, would he?
No.
Will you be stocking Steve Thompson's flight? Says Nigel Quinn. Is that the Illusionist one?
Yep.
No. And it's not for the reasons you might think. You might think it's because it's competition with Ring Flight Revolution, but that's not true because we stocked Departure Gimmick, which is a nice little gimmick. I just don't like Steve Thompson's flight. I have had at least 3 people now contact me asking if I can fix theirs because the I can't say it's come apart basically, and they can't fix it. Once it comes apart, that's it. It's screwed unless you know how to do a little bit of soldering or welding. I just won't be stocking it.
I'd go if you want a want a non
moving part one. Go with Nick Einhorn's. Yeah, absolutely.
Nick Einhorn's one's brilliant. Nick Einhorn, Bob Swadling, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant.
And Nick's routines are really good.
Yeah. I mean,
just don't go.
Give
with
it a
the
try
latest.
if you want, but yeah, just you've been warned. Yeah. Andrew Vaughan says I would use Magneto with 4, the Sharpie pen. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you can do the Sharpie and then go. There we are. We'll do it again. In fact, we'll just use the lid this time.
Yeah.
Just put it away in case you think the Sharpie's somehow.
Well, there's a full 2.0 coming out, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Yeah, you mentioned that today. Yeah. So Ken Dumb, you just that's it. I don't know. That's it. Good boy. I need room to move the mouse. You see, I can't use this. Ken Dumb says, so glad to see you guys are back and safe. Thank you, Ken. Jonas says, any plans on getting Frozen in Time, the Swedish Tuk by Lars Peter Lord and Masuda. Right, so Frozen in Time we do sell it. It's on the board here somewhere. And it is good, really, really good. But I know what you mean. There's a new version, Frozen in Time 2.0, come out, which is 100% examinable. I did look into this, but unfortunately we won't be stocking it. Alakazam do have the UK exclusive on it, so nobody else will be stocking it other than Alakazam. So pop over and see Pete Nardi, and yeah, you can get it from him, Jonas. Yeah, I'm glad they bought it, but not some other magic shops. PropDog Jason says, Alex, save Paths to Enchantment for me, please. If I can get it sometime, I'll do a book review.
You've got to be quick, actually, Jason, because I bought them in from Penguin. I put them up for pre-sale on our site, and they just sold out almost immediately. So I had to ring up Penguin and ask them to put some more in. So I'm not going to stop selling them, Jason, just for you. If they sell, mate, they sell. You know. You don't need to review it anyway. It's brilliant.
Trying to get as close to me as possible. If you get any closer, you're going to fall off, Aki. Adam O'Brien says, what do you think of Eric Samuel's new book, Setting the Stage, Content and Character for the Stage Mentalist? Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it.
No?
I'll have a look.
Nice.
I'll have a look, Adam.
Nice. Tommy James wasn't shipping during COVID and had basically closed his online shop. I'll get in touch to see if he's back, says Jason. Andrew Lewis, Andy, says, hi Alex and Dave, a bit late today. Have you done the book review yet? It's a kind of a book review. Not really, but yeah.
By forces unseen, the card magic of Ernest Erst. Just get it. There you go.
That's the review today. Yeah, there we go. Mark Patrick Kavanagh says, hi gents, talking about books, how much is Prism? And do you have any in stock?
Yeah, we've got three. We've got three in stock. I can't remember how much it is.
Have a look on the website.
Wonderful book. Wonderful book.
So if you ever want to know how much of anything we have in stock, just have a look on the website. Go to the product page, and you will see exactly how many we have in stock. If we've got three in stock, it will say three. If we have none, it will say none. Simple as that.
And I was surprised. I did a little review of it last week, or the week before. I was surprised at the sort of breadth of different techniques used. Every classic technique seems to be in there, without the expensive gimmicks and so on. So I really enjoyed it.
Vision Box and Double Cross, says J. Ben Sands. Simon Cartwright says, glad you're both back safe and well. Thank you, Simon.
They're not, hang on. So is that they're not underrated though, are they?
What?
Double Cross isn't underrated. Is that not?
Double Cross is probably the best selling.
Hello. Not happy. We need something.
Best selling magic trick.
Yeah, we need something trickier.
Of all time,
Vision Box, that's too easy, Joe. They're not underrated. We need.
Oh, there's no one there. There's no one there. Are you growling at? There's no one there. No. Go on.
So we need some tricks that are a bit more underrated than that, aren't they? If we're going to demo them.
Yeah.
Because double. Yeah, well, you can't really be doing double cross at the moment, can you?
Yeah, and Vision Box is one of those ones that once we open it, set it up, we can't sell it, and it's an expensive product as well. So yeah, that's not ideal either. So choose two other ones, Jay.
I think we've got things like the pinned card, or I don't know.
There are certain things in the shop that once you open and you set up ready to go, that's it. They can't be sold, and there's no point keeping them for dem purposes because we have so few dems in the shop because we're 99%.
I'll tell you what is underrated. That Skinner's Monty.
Skin and Monty's a great little effect, yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you growling at, dog? There's no one there. There's no one there. You've got to wait till someone's here to growl. Then you growl. Okay. Billy Wim says, Dave, put a note on your doorbell. Please knock on broke like my owner. It does actually work now, the doorbell, by the way. I've fixed it, yeah. But I don't really have a need for a doorbell. I mean, basically, I never have any visitors. I leave home, but I get up early in the morning. I'm at the gym by 6. I get home after here, 7 o'clock, and no one's going to come around at 7 o'clock at night. Don't need a doorbell. It's only during lockdown I've needed it, and I fixed it. Yeah. Mark says, we've done that one already. Barbara Woodhouse was very strict, but not Third Reich, says Chris Calendars. Ken Dunn, Matt Wainwright, great stuff. Thanks for sharing. Brian says, of course, that was a review of the pad. When do I get paid? PropDog, that's Jason, says, you can find all the details on the website here, Mark.
Well, you could have put the price, Jason, couldn't you? You could have put the price at the end of it, because that was what he was asking.
Too much work for Jason.
I know.
Those extra 4 or 5 keys would have worn him out. Tom Crocker says, I'm not sure if you remember me mentioning a couple of weeks ago, I was looking looking for ideas for an online 5-minute routine for work. Scripted, filmed and edited routine now. Would love your opinion on it. I can email it over. Yeah, please do, Tom. We'll have a look, mate. We'll check it out. Nick Adcock says, is that Michael Skinnamonti? Yes, it is Skinnamonti. Yeah. Great little routine. Bill Malone's the one to watch. If you haven't seen Bill Malone, check out, just Google Bill Malone and Skinnamonti. I think that will come up on that, and it is brilliant. Lovely routine, typical of Bill. And he gets so much mileage from just 3 cards. It's amazing. Andy Tingley says, I see Neo Magic are now selling via Amazon. Could you not do that, Dave? So Andy, I sold on Amazon for about 6 or 7 months. But it's just not worth doing, mate. By the time you paid the commissions and sorted it all out, I mean, we only get 10% profit on Murphy stuff as it is, okay? And with the Amazon stuff on, we're getting like 3 or 4%. It's just not worth the time and effort it takes to do it. And you also got to keep an eye on extra stock levels. So we were selling on eBay as well. And again, we took the stuff off because the eBay fees, it's just not worth doing. And then you've got 3 lots of stock to check, so you can't just have an exact stock number on the website, because if someone buys it on eBay, it doesn't come off the main website, so you then got to check the stock on a regular basis. It's just too much hassle, and it's just not worth it. And also, Murphy's Magic are advertising on Amazon, which they shouldn't be doing, and they're direct competition. No one can compete with them. So yeah, it's just not really worth doing, to be honest. Why would I want to sell something on Amazon? If it's our own product, then if they want that product, they'll have to come to us at some point anyway. If we don't sell it anywhere else, we might as well hold on and make the money. I mean, if we sold on Amazon and eBay, literally, we would not be able to keep the business going. If that was the only place we were selling, that's how low the profit is. I mean, you think about it, somebody buys a DVD of 25 quid, we'll make £2.50. If we're selling it via Amazon, we'll end up making 50 pence on it. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, not worth it, mate. Ultimate 4-card trick is a nice little Monty routine. That's a tiny bit different, says Brian. I want a video doorbell. Heard that with the Ring doorbells there is a monthly cost. I need to find an alternative. Right, Amber, there's not. So the cameras are used to keep an eye on the Fox cage. It can be used as a kind of doorbell one anyway. Basically, it's a motion sensor. So if somebody comes up to the front door, it automatically clicks in and you get a notification. So that works in the same way as a doorbell, and there's no monthly cost on that at all. Kenny Cadabra says, hi guys, did you get time to watch my video I emailed in? I built into a Pritt stick a similar effect to the Magneto. Kenny, I haven't seen that. No, have you seen the video come in?
No, I saw his email.
When did it come in?
Probably about 3:50.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we wouldn't have seen it. Yeah, not seen it today, Kenny. No, but we'll check it out, mate, and let you know. And Ifty says, Amber, I have a Google Nest doorbell. I presume they are no longer, they're not monthly cost either. Darren says, I love the lemon and lime for life. Any more in line? Oranges, tomatoes, etc. Probably not, Darren. We've been asked a lot for potatoes and oranges and stuff, but not enough to warrant making them, because you might think, oh, they're quite easy to make, but they're incredibly hard to make, and the amount of detail and effort that has to go into each one, it's only really cost effective if we're going to end up making a couple of hundred of them. Other than that, they're not. But for example, every time we make a lemon, we can only use that lemon for maybe 10 or 12 molds, and then we have to make a new mold from it, and that becomes a real pain, because you can't just use any lemon. You have to get a lemon with a certain amount of pitting in it, otherwise the definition doesn't show out. So if we're going to do it with oranges, oranges won't be so popular because they don't fit under the average chop cup. Same with potatoes and other things. You'd have to get a small one. And then it's the chemicals we have to buy to make them. They have a shelf life. So if we're going to make enough to make, say, 30 lemons, or so let's say we want to make 30 potatoes, we've got to buy enough material to make about 200 potatoes. And then we've got to make so many molds, and it just gets so complex. It's not really worth doing. If we were going to do it, we'd just have to charge probably 3 times the amount of lemon or lime. So yeah, unless we get a lot of demand for it, then it's not worth us doing, I'm afraid. It's complex, but yeah, it's just the cost of doing things. It's crazy. We're in a small market.
There's a lot of detailing as well that goes into them. So there's a bit of hand finishing. I mean, basically they're all made by hand.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of effort goes into it.
And individually, yeah. So it's not a mass production.
And they cost 30 odd quid each. By the time I've taken into account wages and cost of materials, we're probably only making £7 or £8 off each one. So unless there's a lot of call for them, it's just not cost effective to do, I'm afraid. Yeah. Nigel says, have you had any more thoughts on a virtual dealer day with Blackpool going online? Not
God, it's
really.
getting to February already, isn't it? Time is flying.
Yeah, but I mean, a virtual dealer day is not really much different than having an online, either like a live show
live.
here or just having an online website. You know, the whole idea of a convention is getting people together in the same thing. It's just they don't work online really, Nigel. Amber says, Dave, can I message you later about info on your cam? Yeah, no problem at all, Amber. Robert says, I think it's the Amazon Blink cam. Yeah, that's the one I've got. So if you just Google Amazon Blink, is it Amazon Blink? Yeah, let me just check on here.
Jason seems to think it's Amazon Blink.
Yeah. So in fact, I tell you what, I can actually go across on here now. So if I go across to my phone, you should be able to see exactly what I'm seeing on my phone. So bear with me 1 second, and I'll show you what it looks like. So right, there it is. So what I do is I click on my Blink app over there, and it comes up.
That's not your house.
Yeah, that's my house. So let me click my front garden, and that's a live view of my front garden coming up. So yeah, and then you see the talk button. I can actually talk to somebody there if I need to talk to somebody. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's what it looks like. It's a bit low, a bit blue actually. For whatever reason, it's a bit blue there, but that's what it looks like. So yeah, that's it. So if somebody comes to my door, I get an instant notification. So I've got one in the back garden where the fox is and one in the front garden acting as a kind of a doorbell. Right. And yeah, Jason's replied there saying it is a Blink cam. They're Amazon's own brand. Right, okay, so that is the comments caught up with. So we definitely got nothing to talk about, have we? No more magic?
No, I don't
Let's
think
do some
so.
giveaways then, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's give something away. Right, okay. Yeah, get the cards out. We'll do the same old, same as normal giveaway. So yeah, if you guys are new to the live, basically in a minute, we're going to ask you to choose a card, or name a card. So just name one card and one card only. Don't name two or you'll be disqualified. Only name a card once I say go. Otherwise, if it's done beforehand, it won't count. And we are going to choose either the first card that comes up exactly right or the first card that's nearest to that card, if that makes sense. And then if you do win, go onto the main PropDog website, go to the very bottom of the page, and on there you'll see a categories folder that says Facebook Live giveaways. Go on there and you can choose anything you want in there. Drop us an email saying, I won, this is what I want, and we will send it out to you free of charge on Monday morning. So, right, let's bring up the... Right, so you're going to have 1 minute to name a card, and we're going to have 2 prizes chosen as from now. So you've got 1 minute, name a playing card. Most of you all know the routine anyway, and we will go from there. Right, yeah, let's come up.
See if we can get.
So,
Come on, Aki.
yeah, let's get Aki doing something. So Aki hasn't done this for a while. We'll get Bobo to choose one, Aki to choose one. You all sleeping now, are you? Aki, up you get. Up. So what we'll do, in fact, we'll wait till the minute's over, purely because... somebody might see before the minute, because Aki's not done it before.
I'm going to see if the guaranteed card's in there for Jonas.
So 30 seconds, guys. And once you see the comment that says no more, which I'm typing now, once you see that comment no more, then any cards after that will not count. Okay, so 15 seconds. Bobo we know can choose a card. Is that a brand new deck?
I don't know. I'll just.
It's a nice
supposed to
looking
open
deck.
it.
Yeah. Is it worth? Yeah, that'd be right. We're never going to sell that, are we? Yeah. Right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So no more cards counted after that. Right, so let's have a go. Aki, your first attempt at choosing a card. You've never done this before, have you? Bobo has, but I want you to choose one, Aki. Anyone you want? Go on, grab one. What's that?
Oh, he's fussy, isn't he?
You are fussy. Come on, you can do this. Anyone, Aki? Come on, choose one. No? Let me show you how Bobo does it. Bobo, choose a card.
He's not looking.
That one there, okay. That's the one Bobo chose. So we've got the 10 of spades is one. Everything else thrown around. Right, you get the idea now, Aki? There we go. We're missing one card on the floor, but right, okay. You got it? Anyone?
Oh, that was a
almost
pull.
ball. Go on, go on.
Oh, brilliant.
Go on, choose one. Choose one. Get it. Get it. All right, let's try it this way. Right, come on, up you come. Up. Right, go on, Aki, go on. Which one? Choose one. Go on, you can do it. What's this? What's that? Go on. No. Yeah, not going to do it.
What's his paw?
Back over to Bobo.
What's his paw Ask him to think.
Yeah, it's not going to be accurate enough. I was
Yeah,
hoping you'd go in. We'll have to teach you.
Oh,
Hello. Yes, go on, good boy. We'll have to teach you to write. We'll teach Aki next time. Well, this time next week, we'll teach Aki to pick a card. Okay.
Right.
So, Bobo, go on, you choose another one. Just one, Bobo.
Oh,
that one there.
it.
Okay, what you got there? That was the 7 of diamonds. Okay, so 7 of diamonds and the 10 of spades. Whoever is closest is going to win. Bit of a palaver, but it's more fun than just picking a card, isn't it? Right, buddy. You stay there. And let's have a look through. Let's see who was closest. Right, do you want to keep an eye out for the 10 of spades, and I'll look for the 7 of diamonds. So, right, you ready?
Yep.
So, here we go. Let's see who won. 10 of diamonds is the closest. Oh, 7 yeah, 7 of hearts, that is, sorry. The 10 of diamonds is the closest so far. 9 of diamonds, Simon Keen's the closest so far. Oh, Frank Valenti. Well done, Frank. Frank has won before. Good effort.
Yes.
Psychic, that Frank. He knows his stuff. So, Frank, you are the winner of the 7 of diamonds. Have you passed the 10 of spades or not?
I can't. Well, I thought I was looking for the.
Right, let's go back to the 10 of spades. Have another look through. Right.
9 of spades was right.
9 of spades. Alice is the closest so far. Looks like the 9 is going to be the nearest. Oyster card, says Avatar. Josh was close with the 8, but the 9 was said earlier. Yeah, said first. So,
Jason. It's never going to be the 7 of clubs, man.
Jason would never let Jason win. Jack of spades, close but too late. I'm technically not in the shop, so I guess I can win, says Jason. That's it. So yeah, the nearest is going to be the 9 of spades, who was, was first, which was Alistair Bryan. So I think, haven't you won as well, Alistair, before?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
We've got any cameras hidden around here somewhere. We don't know what's going on. Congratulations, guys. You know the routine. Drop us an email. Let us know what you want, and we will pop that in the post on a Monday morning. Right. So, from the PropDog shop, we will say goodbye. Finley says, "Oh, sorry for my bad. You did it. Just didn't come up for me. Was it?
Don't know.
Oh, not sure what I'm about there, Finley. I think I got 7 of diamonds first," says Andy Lewis. Well, hang on.
Oh, here we go.
We need to look back for Andy's
by the way, yeah, Jay, if you're still there and you want us to do those 2 tricks, give us 2 new ones. Cause,
it does go by whoever comes up first on our screen, though, Andy. So let's have a look at what Andy says. Did I miss it? Did I get it wrong?
No, so Frank's already gone. Where's
No, you weren't first. Not on ours. You were quite far down, Andy, I'm afraid, buddy. So you've got to be faster on the screen. Right, okay, so that's it from us. We will see you all next week, where we're possibly going to be a little bit more organised and maybe have something new to talk about. And yeah, the zoo will remain in place for now. Right, and have a good weekend. Stay healthy, everybody. And that's it, really.
Party on.
Yeah, party on. See you next week. Bye.